Welcome back to the Blue and White Award Show.
Welcome back to the 2016 Blue and White Award Show, live on ESPN3 from here at New York's public powerhouse, the University at Buffalo. My name is Paul Peck. Now, the winter season was a busy one for us around here. Busy because there was an awful lot of fun and an awful lot of winning. Lots of key contributors made our teams great. Here are your winter team MVPs.
Women's basketball. Joanna Smith earned first-team All-MAC accolades after finishing the season with 18.3 points per game and a program record 100 three-pointers made. Men's basketball. Lamonte Bearden was named to the All-MAC team after leading the Bulls in scoring and assists during their MAC championship season. And co-MVP Blake Hamilton, he had the game-winning shot in the MAC championship to send the Bulls to their second straight NCAA tournament. Women's swimming and diving. Megan Burns, MAC champion in the 800 free relay, 50 free and 100 free. She qualified for the NCAA championships. Men's swimming and diving. Mason Miller, MAC champion in the 200 medley relay, 50 free and 100 fly, earning first-team All-MAC honors. Women's indoor track and field. Malaya White won the 60-meter dash at the MAC championship, setting the school record with a time of 7.45 seconds and named to the All-MAC first team. Men's indoor track and field. Darian Johnson won the 60-meter dash at the MAC championships, setting the school record with a time of 6.69 seconds and named to the All-MAC first team. Wrestling. Kyle Akins had 11 dual wins and tied for the team lead with 4 pins on the season. And co-MVP Jake Gunning. He led the Bulls with 12 dual wins and advanced to the heavyweight title match at the MAC championships.
More cowbell, can never have enough cowbell, although I can tell you when it's 2 feet behind you, it is really loud. It just epitomizes the wonderful spirit here of the students and the fans at UB, and another big part of that UB spirit are the UB Dazzlers. We see them at all of the basketball games and the events, entertaining the crowd at the football games, men's and women's basketball, and various other events all over campus. They are excellent ambassadors for the University at Buffalo. We want to thank the Dazzlers for all of their hard work and all of that excellent effort that adds a little extra dazzle on game day. Well, it has been a wonderful year of running of the Bulls. It has been fun. There have been a lot of wonderful moments. Let's take a look back at some of the highlights. Shotgun snap to Joe. He looks right. He rolls out to the left. He's going to run. No, now he dumps it to Weiser at the 5. What a play! It's a touchdown!
Second straight year.
The Bulls are going dancing from 8th place to history.
Great coaching on the field of play helps our student athletes win championships. Well, the same holds true when it comes to students in the classroom. So we want to give a shout out to the academic services staff, to all our tutors, our mentors, and academic performance specialists for the many hours they spend with our student athletes. So for all of your help and all of your time, thank you. Taurus Aureus Award winners, please stand up to be recognized. And now please give a round of applause for these award winners. Taurus Aureus, a designation given by the UB Department of Athletics, is awarded to the student athletes who earn a cumulative GPA of 3.0 or higher, having completed 95 credit hours or more. These student athletes have completed their athletics eligibility and/or are graduating.
The game is tied, 3.4 seconds left.
Plenty of time to get a shot off. Catherine up is the inbounder here.
Joanna Smith is on the opposite block. Bulls at their bench. Catherine Ups will get it in to Stephanie Reed. She might be the one to take this final shot. She tosses it. Good! The Bulls have got it! Stephanie Reed, a buzzer-beating shot to win the MAC postseason title. The Bulls are going dancing from 8th place to history. University of Buffalo women's basketball is dancing thanks to a last-second buzzer beater from Stephanie Reed.
Holy cow. Stephanie Reed got the ball at the top of the key, drove right down the lane, threw up a one-hander for the free throw line, banged it off the glass, and immediately jumped in the arms of Cassie Auster.
Ballpark. How many times have you seen that play in the last month or so?
Probably 100.
And when you're drawing it out, would you ever imagine that this is how it all ends this season?
You have to imagine it. You know, we imagine it when 87% of our offense decided not to come back for various reasons. We imagine it when we had injuries. We imagine it all the time. We don't come here with not an imagination. We here, every single one of us, believe that we can become something significant. We're no different.
And we go back to October, and I remember sitting in practice, and you talked about how special this team was. This team was different. And almost every time we talked all season, this team is special and they're different. How does it make you feel to know that the whole country and world, because of the international fan base, really got to see how special this team was with that late run?
That's the thing. I tell these young ladies all the time, when you practice, every time you practice, you got to imagine that something big can come out of this. And these young ladies looked me in my eyes, and they really bought in from day one of what we were talking about, and they transformed it. You know, we have some great captains, and Stephanie and Joe, that locker room, you win in the locker room. And every time we go by that locker room, you can find somebody teaching somebody else the plays or talking about something about winning. There was no kind of drama in our locker room, and I think that's where we wanted it.
And not so comforting for the other 11 teams that you're only graduating one player. But we've got to talk about that player because other than her awesome dabbing skills, which she showed off many times, just give me a couple things about Corinne that you are going to miss from the team. There's a big void there.
It is going to be a big void. We're going to try to figure out how to keep her here, either through dentist school or kidnapping. I don't know, but Corinne is a special young lady.
Anywhere, Coach.
Yeah, that's what I
like, baby.
Oh, Lord. What did I do wrong?
Once a ball, always a ball, Coach, you know?
I can't go. I'd be remiss not to talk about my staff. My staff is the rock behind me. I tell you, you can be as good as a coach as you want to be, but if you don't have the confidence in your staff, it's just not going to work. I have A1 staff in the back corner over there. Awesome group.
And one last question, and you can pick who answers it, but you're in these postseason workouts and you've already got that ring. What's the mentality? Is it you chase it, you're more hungry? Is the grind a little different? You've been there, you want to get there again?
It's the climb. It's a great song out there by Miley Cyrus, I think. It's the climb. And, you don't just stop because you want it. You just keep on climbing because it's so special when you get to where we have gotten. And we want more, and we want more. Joe, what you think?
Yeah, I agree with you, Coach.
All right.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Well,
I tell you what, I agree. It's a climb.
well, thanks, Coach Jack. And girls, have a great offseason. We're excited for next year already.
Go Bulls!
61-61. A 12-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. 23 and a half seconds left, and at this point, with the shot clock starting.
Well, does Buffalo have another buzzer beater in them tonight?
Hamilton near midcourt, hands off to Lamonte Bearden. UB does not have any more timeouts. Lamonte holds far side of the floor. Jackson now backs away from him. Bearden with 12 seconds, 11, 10. He still has the ball over to the right side, 8 seconds to go. Lamonte gets it to the foul line, scoops to Perkins. Right wing Hamilton, he shoots a three. He hits.
Oh, yes! Are you kidding me? Blake Hamilton gets a perfect pass from Perkins, knocked down the corner, or the elbow three. Ice water in that man's face.
And the Bulls will win it. They're going to the NCAA tournament for the second straight year.
Do you believe it, Judge? This is unbelievable. What a day for UB Athletics. First the women, now the men are going dancing.
That we get to talk about two MAC championships and two wonderful moments as men's basketball coach Nate Oates joins me. I know you've seen that play 1,000 times. What are the emotions that get stirred up every time you watch that last 23 and a half seconds?
Still got chills a little bit. I don't know, it's fun. It's good. We got a lot of new guys in here and a couple new guys. Perkins got the assist, freshman. Blake was new this year and hit it. I just think we had a lot of, we lost a lot from last year. A lot of new guys came in, stepped up, and we're a lot better than what some people thought they were going to be.
Right, I could hear the chatter of all the guys as they watched the play again, too. They loved watching it. Everybody had a key role, whether it was setting the screen or the passes from Willie and Nick. It was kind of that one play was a season in a nutshell, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think, Nick had a chance to shoot it and maybe would have made it, but he passed up a pretty good shot for an even better shot, and I think we started doing that as the year went along. And then the next game we got in the NCAA tournament, Nick had an unbelievable game. He hit those first 3 threes, got us a big lead on Miami in the first half, and kind of, I just think guys, when it was their turn to step up, they stepped up and made some plays.
That will always be, for most of us, the defining moment of the season. But are there other moments that you can think back of during a very long season that maybe led to those last 23 and a half seconds?
I don't know that there's necessarily one big play, but we needed some stuff to break right for us there at the end of the year. We could have been anywhere, I think, from a 3rd to an 8th seed going in the last game. And, we made some big plays at Bowling Green. We were down, got a big road win. Blake had a big 3-point play there at the end. And some guys made some plays, and we got everybody else to lose that we needed to lose and ended up as a 3 seed, which gave us that bye. And I think that bye kind of helped us there late. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that broke right for us during the year. After we had a tough non-conference schedule, some guys could have folded. They hung in there. We got some really good leadership, like a kid like Willie Connor, I think, really stepped up big and then paid off. We got tournament MVP in the MAC tournament. So I just think a lot of guys stepped up when it was their time to step up, and we had a great run there at the end.
Most of these guys that are behind you now are going to be back next year. There'll be new and exciting players added to the mix. How excited are you about maybe being back here again next year with the same storyline?
All these guys behind me will be back, so I just think we got a really good shot. We got to have a great offseason, and we're going to have to get it together. Obviously, it's not easy to do, so we've got some work cut out for us, but we're looking forward to next year. It's going to be an exciting year. So hopefully we can be back here again.
And that work has already started. I know that it has. Coach, thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thanks, Paul. Appreciate it.
It's time for another Athlete of the Year nomination.
It's a great honor to be nominated as the Male Athlete of the Year. It's a great to come in as a freshman and, have the whole season, work the whole season, and at the end, have my coach come call me in and say he wants to nominate me. So it's a great honor. John Jones and Russell Cicerone, they're great athletes. It means a lot to be nominated next to them. I think it just goes to show what kind of athletes we have here at UB. So early in the year, we had a meet against Ohio State, Michigan, and West Virginia, and it was awesome to get invited to go swim against them. It was a huge opportunity for the team. It means a lot because, I get to go up, I get to swim against some of the fastest guys in the country, and I get to, kind of prove myself, see how well I can swim against them. Definitely gotten a lot faster. Never used to do strength training back at home. And since I came here, I've gotten a lot stronger from the weight room and what the coaches have me doing here. I thought my first season went well. I won 3 MAC titles, 2 individual races, and 1 relay. So it feels awesome to come in and be able to contribute. If I win, it's not just for me, it's for everybody that has helped me get this far. I couldn't have done it without the help from the coaches or my parents or any of my teammates or anything like that. It means a lot to be on the team, and some of the older guys on the team with me have talked about how far we've come from the past, and I know we have some great guys coming in next year, so I'm excited to see how much further we can get together.
Welcome to the blue carpet here at UB's Blue and White Award Show. I'm here with a couple stud wrestlers, and Colt Cotton and Joe Ariello. And Colton, we're going to start with you. First of all, you're very proud of being a farm boy, and you love your country music. You look great today. Are you listening to country when you're getting ready to come to this blue carpet?
Oh yeah, it's usually playing in my Jeep on the way over.
And who's your favorite?
Right now I'm liking Eric Church. He's pretty good. I like the old stuff though.
Yeah, and country's a little bit, love songs sometimes depressing. You're getting ready for a match. Is that what you're listening to?
Usually not. I like to stick to the old Johnny Cash and stuff like that. Some Hank Williams is pretty good too.
Okay, so I just got word that you had a bit of a wrestling match yesterday. I think that everybody can see right now. Tell us what happened and how it went for you.
It didn't quite go as planned. I ended up 3rd. I lost to a kid named Brock Sackville from Clarion. It was down in East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, but it was a good time. I made 143, so that was good for my career starting into Greco freestyle. And let's talk about the season. Your whole wrestling team here at UB this year had one of the best seasons, most wins since 2004. In your own words, why do you think that was? Everybody's working really hard. Coach Stutzman's really pushing us to see what we can do, and we're really starting to turn the corner, and the program's starting to climb. All right, well, have fun in there, Cole. And Joe, we're going to talk to you. The first time you went to the New York City, it was your first time there, right, this year?
Yeah, it was fun.
And you wrestled in front of 18,000 people at the NCAA tournament. What was that experience for you?
It was incredible. I can't really explain it in words. It was just a lot of fun and just hanging with my teammates,
Yeah, and give a shout out. Who helped you get here? Who helped you wrestle at the university right here? Who helped you be a bull?
Coach Stutzman, he recruited me, and he's, always telling me to work harder and just telling me to be the best. So he's really the one who helps me out a lot.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for your time. Have fun in there and enjoy the rest of your evening.
You're watching the UB Bulls Blue and White Award Show, coming to you live on ESPN3.